Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly pick a card reading. This week we're breaking down further the fourth week of this death energy. This death is talking about a major transformation and a rebirth. We've been through taking those first steps to releasing yourself from something that no longer serves you, and then following up with, what was the third week? Healing from the past. And now this fourth week we break down this finances and how you can use finances to help you, or how your finances are going to have to change to move through this change, or how they'll benefit from this change. We'll see in the cards. I'm using Pixie's Astounding Lenormand and Klimt Tarot. Stack 1, 2, and 3. They're timestamped below so you can jump ahead. If you haven't been keeping up with where these cards came from, the links to those are below, as well as how to get a personal reading from me through Etsy. I do email readings, and I go way more in depth in writing than I do in talking. So that's why it's really important to comment, because you can get a lot more out of it, because I'll keep talking in the comments with you. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is an unfolding story, and if you want to keep up with how it goes, you need to subscribe. Okay. Stack 1, Sagittarius. You have... Hang on. Okay, it's Strength in reverse. I had to think about it a second because this artwork is very different than the traditional that I'm used to. 7 of Cups and the Ring. So there's a couple things here, Sagittarius. There's a little bit of a need for discipline around your finances, because it's as though you're looking forward to all the future possibilities, and in a bit of optimism and hope, there's the potential, if you're not careful, to wind up in debt because of all the future potentials for income that you may see, or the way you think something might be coming, and so you're going to go ahead and spend that money now without having that in hand. And with the Strength in reverse, there's a need to kind of get a handle on that. That does show that discipline is what you're going to need to avoid that kind of situation. And in that, because you are looking towards the future and imagining the possibilities, perhaps being optimistic, which isn't a bad thing, but that future focus, that kind of pie in the sky thinking, there is a way that's keeping you from paying attention to cycles and not being able to make use of timing, because you're not in the present and you're not paying attention to what's going on. Because I feel like while you're looking to the future for potential, there's an offer, a contract, or a commitment that's right under your nose, and because you're looking to the future and not paying attention to the timing of what's going on right now, there's the possibility to miss it. So have some discipline and come back to the present moment and the reality and see what's going on, because there's an offer there for you if you can find it, if you can pay attention to the timing. All right, Sagittarius, stack 2, you have 6 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and the Bear. So this is definitely talking to me about like a job, a day job with a boss where you clock in. And there's a little bit of feeling stuck there and feeling like you can't get out of it. Like, I can't afford to quit because then I couldn't afford to live. And there's a truth in that for most people, most of us. And that your perspective on that can affect whether or not you're happy with your life in the grander scale. If you don't like your job and if you don't like your situation, it can lead to a long-term depression, actually. So the Bear, it feels to me that this is a long-term situation, and there is a safety in that and a security in that, and that you can count on that, and that in order to move forward in that and to take advantage of and to feel safe and secure in that commitment and that long-term energy, that there's going to be a need to change the way you think about it, in a way to settle your thoughts and to move into a calmer state of mind, because a lot of conflict on a daily basis is going to wear you down. So how can you move into a less conflicted state of mind around the job situation so that you can move forward and thrive and take the most advantage of the safety and security that it offers you? And so where there is a trade-off in daily freedom, like if you're an artist taking a day job, there that can feel like a loss. But if you can take the perspective of what you are giving up in freedom of what time you get up in the morning, you gain in freedom from the stress of being able to pay your bills. Because being worried that a credit card company is going to call you can be just as stressful and feels just as much of like a prison as a boss telling you what to do. So you have to choose. You have to own that choice and be in your power about that choice moving forward. All right, Sagittarius stacked 3. You have Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Garden. Okay, Ace of Pentacles right off as an investment, like seed money or like venture capital. And the Queen of Swords is communicating, the Garden is networking, and it's people gathering socials. So I'm feeling like the advice here is the most concrete out of them, out of the 3. It's going to be talking about networking with others, communicating, getting social, and getting your idea across, and actually searching for an investor for whatever it is that's going on. That you may not be able to save it up all yourself, but there's going to be a need to reach out and to sell your ideas to others and get the word out there and communicate logically and clearly to convince someone to invest in your project and your venture. And this transformation, something that you're changing, something that you're putting an end to, transitioning and giving birth to something brand new. So with this death, it talks about a rebirth. So I love death with an ace because we're talking about investing in something brand new. You're going to need to find someone to team up with that's got the capital to get you moving. All right, Sagittarius, tune in next week. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks.